The opposition People's Progressive Party Civic is expressing concerns over the government's decision to re-establish the People's Militia. On Monday, General Secretary of the party Clement Roy noted that having lived through the days of the People's Militia, National Service, the House of Israel, in addition to the Ghana Defense Force and the Ghana Police Force, there is some amount of authenticity in the suggestion that a police state is possibly emerging.
In other words, use of the coercive apparatus of the state to monitor, to carry out recce exercises, to do reconnaissance of persons who are suspected to be political opponents.
Roy disclosed that with the government pursuing such an agenda, it will require the mobilization of persons and resources.
They will have to put them in uniforms. They'll have to arm them, because all of these bodies were armed. Evidence came out at the Walter Rodney Commission of Inquiry about the number of armed groups that we had at the time in Guyana.
The People's Militia was created for defense purposes, according to the former Home Affairs Minister. He noted that initially, the intention of the militia was to have persons from all sections of the political sphere.
But when our people went to the recruiting centers, they either changed the day of the recruiting, they changed the time of the recruiting, and they put all kind of hurdles, administrative hurdles in place to frustrate. Because I recall that Dr. Jagan was supportive at the time of the formation of the People's Militia, having regard to the threat to our territorial integrity and national sovereignty.
Ghana's head of state David Granger recently noted that it was the very PPPC, when it came to office in 1992, that pulled the plug on that arm of the GDF. He had indicated that it was a body that brought together professionals from all quarters also. He noted that persons in the militia are usually paid a small stipend and that it was basically a good for Ghana. The PPPC, however, is maintaining a different view.
Don't be fooled by that. I'm not saying that you are. I'm saying we should not be fooled by that. The people is Mr. Granger saying that the People's Militia will not have a uniform? They had a uniform before. A light brown and a dark brown, plus boots, plus a cap. These things require money. So if Mr. Granger is saying that we will come out in our civilian clothes as members of the People's Militia and do drills and do whatever exercises that are required.
Chief of Staff of the Ghana Defense Force, Brigadier Mark Phillips, on December 31, had confirmed the re-establishment of the People's Militia on December 1, 2015. Handel Duncan, HGP Nightly News.